Hello, fourth grade friends, and welcome back. Today we are going to be working with ratio tables in a problem string. So in your math notebook, I want you to find a fresh start where you're going to write ratio table problem string and today's date, August 26, 2020. In numbers is 8-26-2020. Pause it until you're ready, and then you're going to unpause. So remember, with problem strings, we start simple and work our way up to more and more complex. So our first problem today is going to be 4 times 5 equals, and we're going to use F for folders. So if 4 students, I'm going to write students, and folders. It's like a T-chart. If 4 students brought in 5 folders, how many would there be in all? And it would go over here. So 4 times 5. And maybe I want to skip count by 5s. However you want to get there. You'll know that 4 times 5 is 20. And you put it over there. So that's the start of our ratio table. Now we're going to go down here and we're going to say this time 8 times 5 equals F for folders. Bring my ratio table down. And this time the number of students is 8. They're still bringing 5 folders each, and we can skip count by 5s, or we can say, look at over here, this has been doubled. 4 times 2 is 8. So we could do the same thing over here where we say 20 times 2 with the answer there. So if you double 20, you would get 40. Okay? Following our pattern, we're going to say 16 times 5 equals F. Now, I don't know about you, but if someone were to ask me off the cuff, what is 16 times 5? I would be stuck. And I would have to think and break it apart and do all this business. But now that I have this problem string started, I'm going to put 16 over here. And once again, 8 doubled is 16. 8 times 2 is 16. I can do the same thing over here with 40 times 2. 40 doubled gives you 80. So look at that. If someone were to say to me, what's 16 times 5, without doing the rest of that, I would have to think. But if I have already started this work, I just have to double 40. That is a lot easier for me. Okay, we're going to keep going here. What's our pattern? We're doubling, so we're going to double 16. And I'm going to ask you to do 32 times 5 equals F. 32 times 5. Once again, that is not an easy one for me to do off the cuff. 16 doubled is 32. Therefore, 80 doubled is going to give you your answer. Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16. Attach the 0. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to mix it up. And instead of saying 32 times 5, I'm going to say 33. So how could you, using this ratio table, move from 32 times 5 to 33 times 5? We're not going to double it again. That wouldn't make sense. What are we going to do? What changed here? This went up by 1 student. So I'm going to say plus 1 student. So over here, it's going to go up by how many folders 1 student brings in. So how many folders did 1 student bring in each time? There it is right there, 5. So we're going to say plus 5 for this side. So now we can say 33 times 5 is the same as 160 plus 5. And what do you get? 165. I love ratio tables. They're like puzzles, and I really like puzzles a lot. As long as this number stays the same, as one of your multiples stays the same for each problem, you can use a ratio table to make it easier for you. Because again, 33 times 5, if someone were just to say to me like that, what's 33 times 5? I'd have to be like, hold on, let me get a pen and paper, But if I have this kind of situation already lined up for me, and I just add 5, whoa, that makes a big difference. I also want to show you that ratio tables don't have to be like this. They can also be like this, with students and folders. And it could be like so. So then for every 4 students, you have 20 folders. For every 8 students, you have 40. For every 16, you have 80. For every 32, 160 folders. This is a lot of folders. 33, 165. So there is your lesson on ratio tables for multiplication and problem strings. And I hope it made sense. Ask your teacher if you're unclear what's going on. Make sure you have this written down in your math journal as a reference to ratio tables. Now you're going to go off and you're going to complete another Google form to submit in your Google Classroom. All right, hope you all are well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.